In an interview last week, Hersh told CGTN that two things prompted him to investigate whether the U.S. was the culprit.
They were always afraid of Russia using the natural gas as a weapon, as a political weapon. That as long as Germany relied on national gas, that was a problem. It's not something that just happened in the last, since the war with Ukraine. I'm actually going to write about it some more. There's a long history of it. So that's one element. And to know that. And the other thing, of course, is the president himself had said publicly in February,
if Russia invades, that means tanks or troops crossing the border of Ukraine again. Then there will be no longer a Nord Stream 2. We will bring an end to it.
How will you do that exactly, since the project and control of the project is within Germany's control?
We will, I promise you, we'll be able to do it.
What exactly did he mean? We will, I promise you, we will be able to do it. Hersh found out from an insider how the operation was conceived and carried out over the span of 9 months. The White House and the CIA have flatly rejected his report, calling it completely false. Norway has called the report nonsense, as it was alleged to have helped carry out the operation as a great ally. Denmark warned against conspiracy theories, while Germany has been mum about the piece. All three countries have carried out their investigation but have yet to share any information with the public, nor with their own lawmakers, citing top national security reasons. If Hersh's revelations are proven true, this would amount to a terrorist attack against critical international infrastructure of an ally, an act of war, in his words. And it would not have been the first time the U.S. carried out such an attack. In 1984, for instance, the Washington Post reported on how the CIA directly oversaw an attack on an oil facility in Nicaragua to support anti-government rebels. The Nord Stream pipeline sabotage is a bombshell story, one would say. But how has it been covered by the respectable media in the world? Let's take a look at the New York Times as an example. Until today, a month later, the paper has made zero mention of the story by Hersh, one of its former star reporters. Hersh calls the paper his newspaper, but obviously the sentiment is not mutual. His story was mentioned prominently in a UN Security Council debate held on the 21st of February. Based on his disclosures, diplomats clashed heavily over whether the explosions merit an independent international investigation. The New York Times carried a short piece on that debate titled "UN Official Calls for Restraint on the Investigation on Nord Stream," without giving a slight hint on Hersh's report. Surprisingly, the Washington Post did. After 2 weeks of silence, it even carried a link to Hersh's blog post. Late as it was, it's better than none. But why the silence with NYT? Was the paper not interested in solving the mystery? Apparently not, as it carried a lengthy report last December titled "In Nord Stream Mystery, Baltic Seabed Provides a Nearly Ideal Crime Scene." The reporters elaborated on the possible suspects and motivations, excluding the US totally, by the way. After some careful digging, we did find Hersh's name in one opinion piece on NYT, "UFOs and Other Unsolved Mysteries of Our Time." Is that where Hersh's report belongs? The explosions may be an unsolved mystery for now, but with evidence suggesting it was sabotage, should we not try to look into it? The Reuters, to its credit, reported on